From the Virgil, a production of the A&A Media Group and Consider It Done Productions. Award-winning, aging, and awesome. Here are your hosts, Kai Sisson and Aaron Breen.
Hello and welcome to Aging and Awesome, your weekly shot of enlightenment and inspiration aimed at keeping us all young at heart.
Age is just one of those things that we all have to deal with at our own pace. And we all approach it a little bit differently because we've all got different challenges. But you know, some of the challenges are pretty universal, and so are some of the solutions, which is exactly what we provide here every week.
Like tonight, we'll meet with our friend Chris Gourlay of Senior Care Plus, who is here to share how those on Medicare and Medicaid can receive additional benefits. Plus, we'll also delve into the good news that those on Social Security are getting a raise next month. Brian Loy of Sage Financial will tell us what we need to know about the biggest boost in Social Security benefits in 4 decades. And of course, we'll take a spin in my cab. But first, you know, having a hobby you really enjoy is important at any age. A hobby you engage with stimulates the mind, can keep us fit, and can feed our emotional health too.
And you know who has a lot of hobbies?
George. He sure does.
And they keep him young, and they keep him learning, and they keep him busy. We recently caught up with him just north of Reno, hanging out with his buddies who take go-karting to a whole new level from at least what I think of go-karting, which is back like a carnival.
This is the Northern Nevada Kart Club here instead, and boy am I having a lot of fun. Northern Nevada Kart Club has been at this specific location since 1994. We have actually been in the Reno area since 1981. So what is kart racing? Kart racing is just that. It's four-wheel racing. It's a great way to stay physically fit, keep your mind sharp, keep your driving ability sharp. It is the most affordable way to drive a race car there is. Like with most sports, here it's safety first. Safety today is just to put some formation laps together, run down the straightaway so we can kind of see what each other has for one another.
Safety is number one. Safety is always. Doesn't matter practice or the race day. I always have the full gear on from head to toe. You know, helmet, neck brace, chest protector, and then the suit, and then the shoe and the glove.
Yeah, that gives you a little bit more comfort too and confidence that you're going to be okay out there.
Yes, and I did use the suit once or twice. I did crash, flew off the go-kart, and the suit worn out with a big hole. But I'm okay, I don't have anything.
It's a good physical challenge.
I'm Mike McMullen, I'm 74, and I have recovered from a number of health problems.
So then, you had every excuse in the world not to come back out to karting. What drove you to come back out to karting after all that?
Karting. I often tell people that kart racing is kind of like cocaine addiction, only more expensive. It gets in your blood. I started karting when I was 10 years old, and I've been in and out of it ever since.
And we have a lot of people who always have all these excuses why not to do something, but you've shown them there are no excuses.
You can make excuses for everything, but if you want to do something, pretty much just do it.
It's a great family sport. My son and I joined the club 10 years ago, and now it is 10 years later. I'm 71 and he's 25, and we've just been having a ball doing it. We've got families with 2, 3 kids out here, anywhere from ages to 5 to 15. Usually our events have about 70 to 75 entries, and probably 2/3 of that is kids. So the real question I want to ask you, who's faster, you or your son? Well, you don't have to tell us the truth. No, when we started off, we were pretty equal, but I've slowed down a little maybe, or he's gotten a lot better. And it keeps your driving sharp too. You definitely have to be on your toes out here, especially when you're out here with a bunch of others. One thing to do laps all by yourself, and another to be in a group where you're inches not knowing exactly what the next person's going to do. So it's very, very valuable experience.
So how does kart racing relate to seniors driving on the street?
It just sharpens or keeps them sharp. Your instincts and reaction time, especially reaction time, makes you much more aware of the vehicles around you. I think it makes you a much better driver.
So if a new person wants to come in, they don't have a cart, or they don't have all the driving safety equipment, what do?
Just come up, put at the message and contact us, and we have like more than 100 members. We'll be able to get you into the go-kart, find out which one, what kind, and just get you hooked. Just be ready to get your money ready. Because after you drive one, you will want one.
I told you it was a lot of fun, so for more information, let's go!
Oh, George.
Okay, what George was actually trying to say was you can get involved yourself and see if this is the right hobby for you, because the Northern Nevada Kart Club would love to have you. And we have a link to their website all set up for you. Just head to the Featured Segments tab of our website, agingandawesome.com.
Now don't you go away. We have so much more to get to tonight. We've got what you need to know about the Social Security raise that is coming to Social Security recipients. You'll be getting those in January, and Brian Loy of Sage Financial is here with the details. We'll also hear about how those on Medicare and Medicaid can get some additional benefits with our friends at Senior Care Plus. And we have traveling trivia in my cab. But first, we reconvene with Aaron Breen after a few words from our community stakeholders.
I thought there was nothing people could do about scams until I found Better Business Bureau's Scam Tracker website. There, I learned about scams in my area.
I lost a lot of money.
And I shared my story too. I was offered an online work from home job. I spent all this money on course training materials, but there was no job. So be careful.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. Better Business Bureau. Start with trust.
Eden Home Health is Northern Nevada's highest-rated home health for quality of patient care. You have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care, Eden Home Health. And Eden Hospice. The personalized care team at Eden Hospice is dedicated to focusing on your loved one's quality of life during a difficult time. Eden Hospice's mission is to ensure dignity for every patient. Find out how Eden Hospice can help your family by calling 841-6123.
Living at Lakeside Manor, an independent senior living community in the heart of Reno, means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at $17.50 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today.
NV Legal Docs LLC, they are the Trust Masters, is a proud sponsor of Aging and Awesome, providing affordable wills, trusts, and estate planning document services. They are much different than your typical expensive law firm, offering flat fee pricing customized for each family. Having a trust is so important, and the NV Legal Docs team will explain at their no-cost, no-pressure seminar. Book your spot today and give them a call at 775-683-3100. Living trusts don't leave Earth with.
There. You know, I had a little time on my hands a couple of weekends ago, and just on a whim, I decided to drive west. Actually, after hearing them talk about it on the radio, I decided it was time to buy a lottery ticket. Of course, I wasn't the only one with that idea. The line at Gold Ranch was, well, I think we could call it steady. Now, first of all, I hadn't realized that you've got to pay cash for lottery tickets. So I was digging around in my purse, standing in line, I was looking in my pockets, and I came up with $18. Just enough for 9 chances at winning $1.8 billion. Well, first I knew that every single person in that line was thinking the very same thing. They all had figured out that they had at least a glimmer of a hope of winning. So some were spending $100 bills buying their tickets. There was a couple of groups there They were all pooling money and talking about how they were going to share any of the winnings any of them had. People from all walks of life, too, and every background you can even imagine were in that line. And you know what we all had in common? Every single person there was thinking about how they're going to spend that kind of money. I mean, what would you do with unexpected wealth like that? Well, I know I would fix a lot of things in this old house, like the plumbing. I'd probably buy my own place in Ireland, pay off all the student debt I could for my kids, fund my own podcast so I don't have to have people support me, and then, seriously, donate it. Some big ideas that I do believe will change the world. You know, alternative energy, medical research, how to change the political system, the healthcare system, higher education, you know, all these things I seem to complain about. Well, the guy in front of me, he was talking about hot tubs and buying jets. A little young mother who was behind me was planning a big trip. And the group to one side, pooling all their money, they had plans to take over international transportation. Well, I took my tickets home. I texted the kids to brace themselves because I really felt that we might all be rich in the morning. And I settled in. Okay. I didn't even get one ticket to match two numbers. I only had 9, but you know, it's another reason I don't gamble. But you know, like everybody else, I can dream. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
Reconvene with Erin Breen is presented by the Medicare Store. The Medicare Store offers free, unbiased personal Medicare advice. Visit themedicarestore.com to find a location near you.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
Why enroll in a Senior Care Plus Medicare Advantage plan?
We chose Senior Care Plus
for each other's health.
Enroll now at seniorcareplus.com or call us today at 775-982-3158.
I'm Tom McDonald, a reverse mortgage expert since 2002. Did you know at times your bank can actually reduce your home equity line of credit limit or even cut you off? Not so with a reverse mortgage. Also, if you do have an emergency need, do you want to still be making monthly mortgage payments? Avoiding monthly mortgage payments is one of the big values of the reverse mortgage line of credit. That's correct. No monthly mortgage payments.
Give me a call. I'm here to help guide you through the process.
I'm already on Medicare. Can I ignore all this mail? I keep hearing I can get more from my Medicare. How do I do that?
Reply hazy. Ask again.
This 8-ball's just as confused as everyone else.
You're not using that right. Give me that. Where can I get Medicare advice?
The Medicare Store.
Have you tried calling your neighbors at the Medicare Store? Find a location near you at themedicarestore.com.
Hablamos español.
Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. Glad you're still sticking with us because we have a familiar face on the show, Chris Gourlay with Senior Care Plus, to talk about some important information for those of you on Medicare and Medicaid, and also some of the new benefits available to Senior Care Plus members. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Kai.
Welcome back.
Appreciate coming. I always enjoy coming to the show.
You're the best. You're the best. So tell us, for those on Medicare and Medicaid, the Senior Care Plus Duals plan, what is that?
So people that have full Medicaid, full dual eligibles, Medicare and Medicaid, there's a special plan for them with some extra benefits. So one of the things we did this year, we improved, I believe, dramatically improved the dental benefit. So a lot of dental benefits will have $100 deductible and then it covers 50% or 70% of various services. Well, for a lot of people on Medicaid, a $100 deductible and a copayment amount just really isn't a realistic way to address their dental needs. So we've done away with that. And now we just have an allowance that they can use right from day one without putting any money out of their pocket. They can get their teeth cleaned, they can get cavities filled, they can work on getting dentures. So that was, we've done that across all of our plans now. So none of our plans have co-payments or co-insurance or deductibles for the dental. But again, back to the full dual eligibles, people that have Medicare, Medicaid, and limited income subsidy pay nothing for the plan, so their premiums are completely paid for by the government. They get $190 a quarter in an over-the-counter benefit, which to me is tremendous. So what it sounds like, over-the-counter, things that you would normally purchase at the drugstore or at the grocery store,
Vitamins, Band-Aids.
Absolutely. Vitamins, Band-Aids, toothbrushes, denture cream. We're all struggling to make ends meet now. We're all looking for a place. Where can I cut here? Where can I cut there? Where can I save a couple of dollars? So here's an opportunity for us to give them not the money, the cash, but to give them the products so that they can now redirect that cash to something else that they need to be spending money on. One of the other changes we made was a plan we have. It's a great plan. We call it the Patriot Plan. And we built it mostly for veterans who are using VA benefits primarily. So it doesn't include the prescription piece, which for some people might not be the best way to go, but we'll rebate $75 into their pocket. So every month, their Part B premium will be reduced by $75. Wow. That's a lot of money. And it includes that dental. The VA, unless it's service connected, you have to pay extra for the dental benefit through VA. This way, the veterans and other people on the plan can get a dental benefit without any money out of their pocket.
For people at home that might be interested in becoming a Senior Care Plus member, you have new plans coming out now. It is open enrollment. What do people need to know about what's available to them with Senior Care Plus?
Now's the opportunity to take a look at your plan. Even if you're with Senior Care Plus, we have a couple of different plans. There might be a plan within Senior Care Plus that better fits your needs. There might be a family member that would need to come on board. So October 15th to December 7th is your opportunity to come on in. Let's take a look at your plan. Let's make sure the plan you're on is still meeting your needs, or do you want to change to another plan? Is there a plan that would be better for you going forward?
Well, there's a ton of things to remember and to know about Senior Care Plus. We're thankful that you're here in Reno over on Professional Circle, right?
That's
South
correct.
Reno. Great. Well, give Chris a call, the number on your screen, and ask him. He knows a lot about Medicare.
Thank you.
Chris Garland, thank you.
Closed captioning for Aging and Awesome is brought to you by...
At Reno Eye Institute, you'll get the attention you deserve from a doctor who cares.
Well, my eyesight was declining fairly rapidly, so I was recommended to see Dr. Freeman. The surgery was an excellent success, and he was great to work with. I enjoyed it, and he was very professional at all times. I would strongly recommend Dr. Freeman and his staff.
At Reno Eye Institute, our focus is you.
Now accepting new patients. Call Reno Eye Institute today at 451-7268.
Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. I don't know if you heard some good news. We never have enough of it, right? But Social Security recipients are getting a financial boost in their benefits in January. It is the biggest boost in 4 decades. I'm amazed. So Brian Loy is here from Sage Financial. We're here to talk about exactly what we need to know about it when this goes into effect in January. This is an historic boost, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. It's like 8.7%. That means on average about $150 more for the average person that gets about $1,700 a month.
And you said they didn't even start giving boosts till the 70s?
Correct.
So.
In 1975, I think they started giving the first boost.
Well, what do we need to know to get that boost? Do we have to file papers or notify anybody, or it just happens?
No, it just happens. And in fact, you probably should check in December. Go to your ssa.gov and you can check to see what your benefit might be.
Okay, now it's really nice to get a big increase like that, but I think we got to realize it's a balance because inflation is high right now, right?
Thank you. Good thing. Your income could go up, but so are expenses. In fact, as you know, the highest rate of inflation that we've had in years, and it's good and it's bad. Some of this inflation is going to taper off. The price of groceries are going to eventually go down. Gasoline will go down.
We hope.
But power bills aren't going to go down, are they? Are you going to pay your employees any less? Probably not.
So we just need to be wary and use this efficiently. So have you got any tips on how do we use this to our best benefit?
Well, for some people, look, it's like get more income. Are you getting ahead? Are you keeping pace? The good news is like Medicare premiums have gone down this year. Normally, Medicare premiums just eat it right up.
Right. So this will give us somewhat of a boost. We just have to be wary about how we use it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Anybody in our audience have any questions that have to do with the boost in Social Security? Uncle Gary does.
The question I have to ask you, if I understand what you're saying, every person that's on Social Security will get a raise this coming January? It don't make a difference what you make or anything. Just anybody with a Social Security card will get a raise?
Yeah, there's something like 70 million people that are getting Social Security benefits now, and everyone's going to get some kind of bump.
Brian, thank you for coming. I've been on Social Security for 10 years, and I've had a federal retirement pension for 10 years. Is my federal pension going to be affected by the increase in Social Security, being that they're both federal government agencies?
And good question. A lot of benefits that have cost of living adjustments are all going up. You mentioned federal, state benefits also go up for teachers, state employees as well. But does that offset your Social Security? Are you going to get a reduction? There's something called the windfall benefit elimination that you probably ought to check with your human resources to see if there is going to be an adjustment.
I have one more question, and that is, I don't take Social Security yet. So even if you don't take it, this is good because it raises the whole base for everybody. So eventually, when I do take it, it'll be a higher base, right?
Yeah, that's the big question a lot of people have is when to take Social Security. And generally, the longer you wait, the more beneficial it's going to be. And this increase is going to pay you off in spades down the road because the benefit base goes up, cost of living will grow, so it's a compounded benefit. But the other side of the coin is it's expensive, right? Because Social Security is expected to go bankrupt, right, in 2035. And this may hasten that unless they make some adjustments in Social Security.
So it's the good with the bad.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Brian Loy with Sage Financial. Thank you. For 25 years, Northern Nevada Hopes has been providing medical, behavioral health, and wraparound services for people in need.
Hopes has always been about serving a community that didn't always get served and providing the services that they needed to be successful. It's right there, and so they can do all their things in one spot.
Celebrating 25 years. Northern Nevada Hopes, still growing, still serving, and looking forward to the next 25 years.
Why enroll in Senior Care Plus?
I recommend Senior Care Plus to friends and acquaintances because they're local, and I like that.
Enroll now online or call 775-982-3158.
Aging and Awesome is proudly presented by Sage Financial Advisors. Working to broaden your possibilities in retirement, Sage Financial Advisors wants you to discover the freedom that comes from working with their local and trusted team. They'll help you and your family navigate all aspects of your financial life. They're ready to help review your financial plan for retirement and offer options that empower you to make the best decisions for your financial future. So give them a call. Sage Financial Advisors. Secure your future wisely.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Welcome to Kai's Cab. Welcome back to Aging and Awesome, everybody. We're having such a good show today, and we have a brand new contestant aboard. Who's in the back today?
Judy Jensen.
Judy, welcome. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you.
Thanks for coming aboard.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
You were a lot of fun today at our taping. Did you enjoy?
Yes, a lot of information.
It means a lot when you come. We really appreciate your support of watching the show.
Okay.
And your participation in today's trivia.
Okay, I'm ready.
Judy, get 3 out of 4 questions right today, and you're the winner of a fantastic prize. It is always and always will be...
chocolate.
Chocolate. I gotta bring chocolate. And I got some for you if you get the next 3 out of 4 questions right. Here we go, Judy. Question number 1. What popular holiday drink is also known as milk punch? Is it A, eggnog, B, wine spritzer, or C, champagne?
I'm gonna go with eggnog.
Eggnog is correct. Hey, it's the holiday season. Gotta buy a little eggnog, right?
Absolutely.
Good, good. You got it in your fridge?
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
Maybe tomorrow.
All right, Judy, good. You got 1 right. Let's get the next 2 right. Question number 2. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, What happened every time a bell rang? A. George Bailey took a drink. B. A child got a present. C. A Christmas tree was sold. Or D. An angel got its wings.
D. An angel got its wings.
Oh, what a classic. And that is a correct answer. Judy, you're on a roll.
Yay.
Question number 3 for Miss Judy. Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? A. Dancer. B. Rudolph. C. Blitzen. Or D. Cupid.
Oh, Cupid.
Cupid! Good job, Judy. 3 for 3 on this holiday edition of Kai's Cab. I love to give everybody the opportunity because it's important. 15 seconds to say whatever you want, any wisdom you want to give to the world. Go ahead.
Take your own grocery bags to the grocery store and do something at least once a week for yourself.
I love that, Judy. That is so good, especially this holiday season. You got to remember, count your good things, right? You know, we can think about all the things we don't have year round. This is the time to think about what we do have.
Yep, count your blessings.
Love it, Judy. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll have you again on soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Kai's Cab is presented by Senior Care Plus, the only Nevada-based not-for-profit Medicare Advantage plan serving Washoe County and Carson City. Senior Care Plus, for the healthiest reasons.
Coming up next week, Living History. We're going to hear war stories and tips on living a long life from a man who has done that himself. Lieutenant Colonel Fred Masterson is his name, and he has had such a life and so many stories to tell. That's next week, right here, Saturday at 7 o'clock on CBS in Northern Nevada. That brings us to something to celebrate, and we've got a lot to celebrate this week. For starters, Ann Kent turned 70 years old. 7 decades. Ann's a great friend of the show, and she comes to our tapings live at the Virgil. Happy birthday, Ann. And here's another great accomplishment to celebrate. The Parkinson's Support Center of Northern Nevada held its first annual movement fair. It was a free informational event offering patients and caregivers so much. Physical therapists, occupational therapists, and fitness instructors were all there offering suggestions for movement for those living with Parkinson's. Even some national companies offer demonstrations on deep brain stimulation and innovative walking equipment. Nice. Congratulations to all. And if you've got something to celebrate, you just gotta let us know. Just send us an email at agingandawesome.com. We do also tonight want to thank those who help us put this show on, including Colin Ross, our own music man, the Virgil for having us in.
And our community stakeholders. We couldn't do this show without their support. They believe in us, and we believe in all they do as well. A thank you to the Trustmasters,
The Medicare Store, the Better Business Bureau,
Eden Home Health and Eden Hospice,
Tom McDonald, Mutual of Omaha Reverse Mortgages, Morningstar Senior Living of Sparks, Lakeside Manor,
Marsha Rambo with Realty One Group Eminence,
Reno Eye Institute, Sage Financial Advisors,
and Senior Care Plus. And we'll see you right back here next week. Bye.